Hey guys, my name's Nova, this is Film Express, and today I'll be talking about one of the best movies of the year, Ti West's Pearl. Ti West is on a creative high this year. He came out earlier this year with the movie X, a movie that I actually particularly liked. I didn't love it, I didn't think it was a masterpiece, but it was a very unique, creative subversion of the genre and was particularly effective. It was very, very creepy. It was soon after announced that Ti West was going to be making a trilogy based on this universe and based on the characters that he created in X. It was announced that Pearl was coming out, a prequel, and Maxxxine will be coming out later this year, I think, and that's a sequel. This is one of the most unique things to happen in the industry in a very long time, and I, for one, I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out overall and how this will age in the grand scheme of things. What's unique about this film is that Ti West worked with Mia Goth on the script for Pearl. So Mia Goth had a lot of creative input. The result of that is one of the greatest performances, not only of the year, but I think in horror history. This movie was just such a pleasant surprise. Like, I didn't really know too much going into it other than the fact that it was a prequel of X focusing on the character Pearl. Didn't even check a trailer because I wanted to go in blind, and I think that's kind of the best way to go into horror movies. This movie is like a bold, very unique character study over anything. And I think I might put it right up there next to Barbarian, as these two films are the two best horror films of the year right now. And uniquely, they're both in theaters at this time. You know, Mia Goth's Pearl is such a unique and interesting character that you just can't help but just be fascinated and engaged the whole time. I'll say this, the movie doesn't start out flat out as scary or as creepy as Barbarian does, but the thrills really build up with the character study. You have Mia Goth's character, dreamer girl, working on a farm with her sick father and her abusive mother, and you kind of see her develop through this film and kind of unlock her sexuality and start realizing that she's meant for more and how much she feels trapped there. The resulting story is such a wild ride that you really need to see it. Mia Goth brings her absolute A game to this film, and I think that she should be nominated for Best Actress right alongside Claire Foy for Women Talking. I can't tell who's gonna win, but you know, if Mia Goth wins or if Claire Foy wins, there are no real losers in that case because both give phenomenal performances. What Mia Goth brings to this film is similar to what Toni Collette brings to Hereditary. It's something so disturbingly unique, and she really kind of lets go and lets the character shine through. What particularly stands out about this film is that there's about a 6 or 7 minute monologue in this film that's going to be considered one of the legendary monologues of all time. And the way Mia Goth delivers this monologue, she absolutely steals the show, and she should be nominated. That's the Oscar clip. Like, that is one of the most outstanding performances I've ever seen. And I can really see this type of monologue being the type of monologue that people are going to use in acting auditions, because this is the type of thing where you can really show your range. Now, Pearl really escalates the narrative in a focused way, and I think it's really rewarding. And it all culminates to one of the most disturbing final shots that I've ever seen, and it's not something that's gory or freaky. It's just the way that it's set up and how it lingers with you, and the key word there is linger. That final shot is just so creepy, and I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I was glued to everything happening. I don't want to spoil too much. I love this film, and I think Pearl is a must-watch, an essential horror film that will probably age like a fine wine. You know, it's a bold, bright, oversaturated, high contrast film that's a throwback to like the 50s, 60s. And if you guys have heard anything about this film, you might have heard that Martin Scorsese has said that he really loves this film, and I can't agree with him anymore. Ti West is showing a huge amount of craft and skill as a filmmaker, but he's also showing that he has a huge love for film and the art of film, and honoring that. So I think that's really coming across in Pearl, and I think that's what makes Pearl such a fantastic film. Everyone should go watch it. I hope you guys like it as much as I did. Now, please tell me why you love it. Please tell me why you don't love it. Please like and subscribe, guys. It would really help the channel so much. My name is Nova. This is Film Express. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.